Stare at him. Stare at him. So, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Players Pool Series. Great match in prospect here with Craig Waddingham versus Neil Raybone. Both well-run players. Book saying 5-6, 5-6. Jason, what are you saying?
I'm going Waddy.
You're going
Waddy
Waddy?
win. Waddy to win.
So Waddy commentary box here then?
I thought you were going Neil. I thought we had fans in and you'd agreed.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could.
What are we having then? 11-7 I'll go.
11-7 could be a good shot. I'm going to go 11-9. Craig, I think it'll be close. And there's a lot of people in Scunthorpe watching him today, so got plenty of support out there, including his sister and my wife, Sonia. Hello, Sonia. All right.
No, I love.
Yeah, I love. She's not very happy that I'm here.
She's happy you haven't gone somewhere else though. Not still that pole dancing club from last night.
Now, Jason. Other results going around the room, if anyone hasn't seen it. Daz Appleton's currently 8-7 up against Clint Hansen. Cole Finn's just lost 11-10 to Dave McManara, which was a great result for Cole, really. He was unlucky there. Who else is there? Oh, Jason Shaw with a great result earlier on. 11-7 against Shane Thompson. Is that right? No idea. I think that is at that game. Oh, table 11. No idea.
Hopefully we're live.
Yeah, hopefully it can be.
So just talking to each other for half an hour.
Yeah, we should be live, yeah. It says on there start streaming. It says start streaming at the top, but I don't think it's streaming or not.
I don't think
No, is it? What's streaming in? Average live view duration 20. Oh, that's need 20 people thinking for 20 minutes. Someone will tell us. Someone will tell us, I'm sure. So the new players are just. We're just going to find out if we're live or not. We're not sure. No idea, mate. Average live view duration.
it was going up and down.
Yeah. So, we're about to start this epic game live from the Jason Owen sponsored Pool Players Series. And in the commentary box with me is Jason Owen.
Sensible name, mate.
Yeah.
So who have we got then? Mike?
I'm going for Craig, 11-9.
11-9. I'm going to go with Waddy. I'll have to 11-7 because I've just had a bet on him. So.
Yeah.
But I don't. Neil's local.
Great player. Good
Neil's
lad as
local,
well.
And it's you know.
Great player.
So do you think this is going to go a little bit world ruley fudgy, or do you think it's going to be all open and?
It's one of them, mate. I think if it does go fudgy, I think they both can play the rules well. So we could get some good tactical frames. But I think they both do like to go for it. I know Neil's probably a little bit slower than Craig.
He's
but I think they're still quite attacking.
Will Craig go fudgy if need be?
He will do, but he'll prefer to be open.
He won't tolerate it for long.
No. No, I can't imagine he will do now. Looks like Craig's won the leg there. So 1-0 Craig. Good start.
Shake it.
I'll do. So Craig...
so we're using this rack thing here, aren't we? This new
shark rack, I think it's called.
And it's looked so far, what we've seen so far in the earlier games, it looked pretty good. The
Yeah.
splits, I know the Thompson and Shaw game was pretty open.
Yeah, that's right. I think with the magic racket, the shark racket, call it a magic rack. You're always going to guarantee a good split. So I think that's a good thing. The only other thing obviously because it's such a small table, I know in 9-ball and 10-ball it works really well. But now look at this situation.
Yeah,
you can still there's 3 balls still on the rack.
Yeah.
So now he's up against it a bit now.
I'm not sure if the stalling now it stalls the frame because they're going to move them, are they? Or is he just
I think he's just going to carry on because we were talking about it earlier. You see, Craig's quite a flowy player. He likes to flow.
So he's just
So I don't think Craig's going to ask for it.
He's just going to hit everything hard.
Yeah, I think he's just going to stun over the top of it. But in 9-ball it works like the magic rack works really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to see your comments, so if anybody's got any predictions out there, not just for this game, for any other game, or overall winners, get your predictions on the website there, and we'll read your predictions out. So Craig's got a tricky break. I think he's going to take reds. He's only got one really awkward red. Let's just get rid of these 2 first.
So with Craig, I know he plays at the money games. Is he a money match player more than a tournament player? He's won the Masters, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's won the Masters, been in the World Final. So he's won 2 or 3 tour events, so he can play tournaments.
Some players don't. They want to play money games rather, don't they?
Yeah, I think...
I don't think Neil's so much a money game player.
No, I don't really know Neil playing any money games, to be fair.
I think there was a challenge, wasn't there, a couple of years back, and it was like nobody went near.
No, we've been talking to Craig playing Neil for money actually in the past, but it's just never been sorted. It's just one of them that's been mentioned but never really materialised. But it'd be a great game.
Yeah,
that's a good shot.
That's a dislodge for the red.
Yeah, even where it went. See, for me, I've always told him don't move a ball that already goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't develop a ball that goes.
He was quite controlled there, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a good shot.
You were pretty.
Yeah, I know.
There wasn't really a way of not getting on something, was there? Yeah, the one at the bottom there. So
Craig looking out to get obviously to the perfect start. He will break dish first frame.
So do you think we're going to get to that black and he's going to play that black off that magic triangle?
I think he's going to have to. Yeah, I think he'll just stun it in the top bag as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be an hard one to move at the minute because there's 3 balls in it. So
I'm not sure if how the rules sit. If you can move it half, if he gets to the black, can he move it then?
I think you can move it then. You can move it at any stage in the frame. Yeah. Well, you can in 9-ball, but I don't know with the ball 3 balls sitting on it, isn't there? It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
We haven't really hit that one. Oh, that's all right.
Strange
really
Mike, isn't it? Because he could almost not quite got on the black there, but it sat so close.
Yeah.
Move it, and it goes back on not where it was.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. You see, if you ask for it to be moved now and the black does get moved, and he tries to put it back and then it don't go, what do you do?
Yeah. It's a difficult one, isn't it?
So I think Craig will just play for this one in the middle. Yeah, I think he'll play middle corner, top corner. I know he's
so black. Where are we putting the black to in the?
Maybe the black goes in the bottom right. Black must go in the bottom right.
So he's going to take the middle last.
Yeah. Middle last. Didn't think it went. I thought they only went in the top bag.
Tight, didn't it?
Yeah. We've got a bit deceiving angle. Oh yeah, you can see now when I look up, you can see the black's just in front of the yellow. So you can see it does go in the right corner there.
So he's just got to make sure he gets up.
One good shot off the magic rack.
Bulk line, isn't it? He's got to get up nearish.
There's the first shot off the magic rack, off the shark rack.
Yeah.
Keep calling it the magic rack. Oh, did you see it jump there?
Yeah.
You see it jump in the air there, the
Bit
magic.
fun,
Oh, beautiful.
It's a bit short on that one.
Yeah, he has come a bit short. Which I don't know was maybe in contact with the magic. I don't know. You don't know, do you?
No. Well, you talk about kicks and the other type of stuff. That can't be a good.
It's just brought another aspect into the game, hasn't it? We didn't really need. So Craig looking solid here. First game, he's not missing this. This is one what's got to go all the way down the magic rack, the sharp rack, all the way down it. Yeah, well played.
Yeah.
Good finish there. Great start from Craig.
Just what you want.
Yep. Takes a 1-0
Just what
lead.
you want.
That's what you need to do when you win the lag. Make the most of it. And he has. So
Neil will be looking now for definitely making a ball.
Yep, you're looking to reply. See if you can get.
It's not even that long a race, is it? I know we're going to 11, but a dry break here, a break dish, and suddenly we're.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
People are just asking me for the stream. Just trying to find. The match is started now, so the streams are available. It's playerspoolevents.com, and it is this. Which one is it? Can't find it. It's table 11 we're playing on here with Craig and Neil. So the signal's really rubbish down here, so I'm not 100% sure where it is. So let's see what Neil's break's like compared to the Craig's. Oh, sounded good to me, that.
Yeah, that was a nice contact.
Sounded good to me.
And well,
Ooh.
put 3 back in there, but it was a good split.
Yeah, it's a great split, yeah. Can't see anything but a finish here, mate.
No,
yellows all day, yeah. If anybody has got the stream out there, just share it, because I can't find it anywhere. It's a bit strange.
So what have we seen so far, Mike? We've seen Jason Shaw.
Yeah, Jason Shaw.
And he looked pretty good.
Yeah, to be fair,
and
mate.
Shane Thompson. Shane didn't make too many mistakes.
Obviously, Shane's playing well at the minute as well after being Craig of the week. So
yeah, it was kind of a lot of people's little tickle there to go through on that.
Yeah, it's honestly, Jason's a great player. Like, I don't think you can ever be surprised that Jason beats anybody. But
no,
I think
a bit of an unknown, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think in the context of where people have been at and playing, I think it is a bit of a shock.
And so we've also got Darren Appleton is 8-all from what I'm reading there.
Yeah, another good
he's
player.
Holding his own there, back in the mix with.
Yeah, with a good player.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is a tricky ball of the rack here. Nice cue, like it was easy. Oh, magic back nearly come into play a bit there.
Yeah,
I thought.
that could have moved.
Could have just rolled off it there, couldn't he? Yeah, or rolled in. So I'm saying, if it just rolls behind the back of that red and finishes there, it's nowhere, isn't it?
I'm surprised they're not. Well, they can't now with the white there, can they? But
no, as soon as he takes this off, he could take it out. So Neil's definitely getting these. So it looks like 2 breaks, 2 finishes. This could be a really high standard match. This. What's the odds you give me on a full run out, full match run out, 21 break dishes?
Will it happen?
I think the most I've ever seen was, I think it was 17 with Chris Mellon and Mick Hill at the Triangle Club. Was it Triangle or Morley?
Yeah.
Many years ago. And it was break dish all the way. It was ridiculous.
Well, didn't Craig have one on the UK tour with Sean Chipperfield?
Yeah, with Sean Chipperfield, and he had another one he had another good match with Jordan Church.
Yeah,
Jordan Church.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah,
machine. There's that many good players nowadays. Like I say, who just love to break dish, don't they?
It's kind of where I see this magic rack as it's aiding this.
Yeah, definitely. That's why they've obviously done it, just to try and guarantee. Like in 9-ball, you're guaranteed to have a perfect setup every time. Where that's what they're trying to do in here. It's a bit awkward, this, by the looks of it. I think he's got to try and finish Finn on the middle so he can get back on the one on the rail. But
he's got a bit of an angle.
He has got an angle, but I think it's the wrong side. He could maybe run through for the one on the back rail.
Yeah.
But then he's playing into a small
then
gap.
you'll roll in the middle, aren't you? And you're not really leaving unless the black will go past.
In the middle, yeah. I think the black goes in the middle there. He's screwing his back. Oh, he hasn't hit that very well. He hasn't cued that. So now he's going to drop this in and leave himself a really thin yellow. I think the Blags are playing quite big. I don't think they're playing big. I think it's because the table's just been clothed. So obviously they're just
slippery
sliding in.
Yeah, it's nice.
So they are playing nice and
new balls as well. I saw them unpacking
yeah,
the balls.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have done. To be fair to Lee and Lee, they have put on a great effort here. Everything's new. All tables are perfect. But I haven't seen anybody moan about the tables yet.
No.
I'm sure there will be by the end of the weekend. But
and the setup. I mean, I'm walking
really
around
good.
here this morning. The arena is something else.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Really
and,
something else.
It's not only that they've done a good job of being able to people just still walk around and spectate.
Yeah.
And not be in the way. So
Yeah.
I think they've achieved a lot of things today. I think obviously it's going to get better as well. Each event is going to improve little things here and there.
Yeah, he'll learn a little bit from each one.
Of course he will, yeah.
The studio as well that I've been in over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good,
the graphics and everything in there. It's Sky Sports stuff, you know. It's really.
Obviously, the Jason Owen Open will be the best one out of all of them.
Well, it's the first one, isn't it?
It's just the way it is. It's going to be the best, isn't it? Obviously,
it's the leader, isn't it?
Number one, mate. Yes, isn't it? It's number one for a reason.
I was quite glad to get involved, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely.
It was really not just for the advertising side, but just to support Paul, and I enjoy Paul as much as the next person.
Of course, so it's a good opportunity for Paul, and it's good to be involved in it, like you say.
And it's giving a little bit back if you like. But
when you charge what you charge, Jason, you can give a little back, can't you? Know what I mean?
Well, you know, it's got to go somewhere, hasn't it?
Oh, great finish there. So 2 breaks, 2 finishes.
So we're on.
Great.
You keep count of them, yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep. Well, it's going to be break dish all the way, so it's going to be easy to keep count. So let's have a look at the other rounds, have a little run round. I don't know what's going on here.
So we've had a big shock with Ian Ali. Ian Ali's lost, so that's quite a shocker there. He's quite favourite really to win that one. A few more results coming through there. Jeremy Hooper's done well. Beaten Drew Hughes. And Alex Bailey is a little bit of a secret tip for that game. He's beaten Cameron Dunlop 11-7, so that's another good result there. Local lad. It's a cracking break. What a great break. I think you can hear that, Mike. You hear the snap.
Yeah.
You get a good break.
That's right. You can hear that pop.
No, obviously, with the break cue thing going on and whatnot, I've looked at breaks so much.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. Yeah.
You can hear the timing, which is what it is all about.
Of course it is, yeah.
The timing, when it's right.
Timing's everything.
You can hear it, you know, it's a different...
It's movement as well, I think, as well. If you watch the best players, like, they don't have a lot of movement in the break. It's all in their arm. If you for instance, like one of the best in the game breaking for me is Tom.
Yeah,
And he's like a big uni monster, but the only thing, part of his move is his forearm. That's the only bit that moves. He doesn't chuck his body into it. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't chuck his body into it or anything like that.
I think a lot of players, especially lower levels, just shut their eyes. And it's a little bit of a...
I think it's just a random match.
Just a slap.
It's the biggest shot in the game.
Yeah, see this level. This could decide this game. The dry one could be the difference.
Of course. We're on for 3 out of 3 break dishes here. So I'm just trying to share this. I've just shared it on Facebook, everybody. So I'm sure you'll all find it now.
So Darren Appleton now 9-8 down.
Ooh.
We're sat next to the main arena. So obviously keeping a bit of an eye on that. And it's got a crowd. There's probably 50 stood round it, and it's buzzing.
Yeah, I think Daz it's got that Daz effect on it. Oh, there's a great shot by Craig. That absolute fantastic dig there into a barn pocket.
Early Friday, and it's buzzing. So by Sunday,
there'll be nobody here.
Yeah,
that's the way it usually goes, isn't it? Play all week, and they have the best 2 players in the final, and then nobody watches them.
Nobody's there
because everyone's travelling home. It's catch 22. So now Craig just looking for 2 out of 2 break dishes.
So does he want to come high on that top yellow for the opposite corner?
I think he's going to take the one on the blue spot now.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah. And then maybe the other one in the same bag. Because that one over the middle really lends itself... Is it a bit hard? A little bit hard, that. Because it just lends itself, the one in the middle, to get on the one there, the black.
Down
yeah.
And join the dots. He's going to have to go through that way now, though, wouldn't he?
Well, I don't know if he can just stun this in and be in the gap. Because all he has to do is just be able to see it and drop it in.
Yeah.
So he might just be able to poke this in and Just be between the two reds and just run it in.
Yeah, it's probably less risky in it than going too
just
high on that yellow and then.
Yeah, just drop it in. He might screw back. I think he's screwing back, cheating the pocket a bit. Oh, he's cued it well.
Yeah, that's nice.
He always backs his cue in, to be fair to Craig. Great shot. So can't see any result now apart from 2-1. Great start. So the simplest of 2 balls now. Just stun it in or screw back. Screw back.
3 dishes.
There we go. That's what he does. That's what he does, the boy.
So feeling for Neil now, you've kind of seen that go again. You've got to go again, haven't you?
Pressure
so the
on,
pressure
isn't it?
builds each time.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So on this break now, isn't it? Knowing that he's...
And the thing is that with a break as well, I always find if the harder you try to get a
yeah,
ball,
the more you
the
need
worse the thing
yeah.
comes. It's like when you're practicing, you don't care, you just bang it, you get 5 balls every time, do you know what I mean? You just whack them in.
Very soon in this match, it's going to be the dry break. It's going to be...
It's going to be everything.
The difference.
Yeah.
That
huge.
one, you know, that two frame cap is going to be what takes over, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it's like a break. The break's becoming that important. It's more like a serve in tennis now.
Yeah, yeah.
If somebody breaks a serve in tennis,
And
you
darts,
know,
yeah.
in darts as well, break the
Yeah.
leg. But even more so in tennis, you know, if you break a leg, you're virtually winning the set. It's not very often losing from there. And it's similar to this now, especially when you get 2 players like this who are capable of anything. They're both capable of just breaking dates in the full match.
Tennis rackets, Mike, that's an idea.
Yeah, pool and tennis rackets.
Taste no in tennis
Taste. Can you make a wooden table? Well, I suppose you used to have a wooden, didn't you? Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'll leave that till after the golf clubs.
Yeah. Oh, so it's another sledgehammer there by Neil.
They're splitting so nice, aren't they?
Oh, he's going to get a funny roll. No, I don't know. It's not
a bit of a tester.
Yeah,
Can you get that red at the top there?
I think the only ball that goes is the one that's on the shark rack into the top right.
Yeah, not the far red.
No, I don't think it goes. Maybe he can get through the gap. I don't know. Maybe to the top right. I don't think so though. I think the yellow's the only ball that goes. He could double this red.
Yeah.
But I don't like the red on the left hand side near the bottom.
No.
I think that's the only hard ball on the table. But saying that, it's the same with the yellow as well. So I suppose it does go if you take it out.
Reds would be favourable.
Yeah, reds are definitely favourable because they all go. But I think we're struggling. I think he's struggling fair shot.
Well, I play World Rules back in my home. That's what we do.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I want to play some tactics here. I want to cover some pockets. What's going on?
I want to show your extreme knowledge.
Well, you know, it's just spoiling it really, isn't it?
All this finishing. No good for
the World Rules debate and
no good for the game.
all this business.
Oh, great double
Yeah, that's
there.
great, isn't it?
Perfect double. This is going to be 4 out of 4, I'm telling you now.
So do you think now he's going to take this far one and go and knock that, like he's pointing there, or do you think
I don't
he's
think
going
he
to
should
play?
move any. I
He
think
shouldn't
he's-
really,
no.
should he? But
I think he's just working out which way you go because.
it's one of those though. You're not going to foul, are you? If you
No, I know
not
what
if
you're
you hit
saying.
it.
No, but you could like kiss the yellow out and not be on the
Yeah.
red, or miss it like that and I'll finish behind the
Miss
yellows.
it, go over the sharp
This is
rack.
what I mean. You see, now he's in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah, no, fair,
where we didn't have to move
fair
that.
demonstration of
Why you should never try and
Yeah.
get a ball like that goes.
should have hung the pocket.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he could click this in the bottom right and get the yellow
Yeah,
and make like a great
it
shot.
went quite
but
nicely as well because it's off the cushion there, so it wasn't a bad.
that's what I'm saying. It's not a bad.
I mean,
And
the red
somebody,
on the balk, it wasn't a bad.
somebody as
shot
good
there.
as Neil as well.
Yeah,
I mean, he could play that shot, clip the yellow and going off, and then he's got Craig's bad yellow out and
Yeah.
he's lost the frame.
Yeah, yeah.
When he doesn't even need to do
Yeah.
that.
just
Yeah,
entering
it's
risks. in
percentages, isn't
unneeded-
it? Percentages when he doesn't need to take
absolutely.
chances.
He's going to do it again now just to annoy you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. He'll get out perfect this time.
Yeah.
There you go. Absolutely plumb. Yep. Just prop this 2 cushions. Top bag, middle bag, bottom bag. So what we got on the scores. Doors. Rob Warren's 2-0 up.
Rob is.
Rob 2-0 up.
Yeah.
We
How's,
got Don Clooney 2-1 up against
So Clinton, Darren, Appleton 9-9 now.
9-all, yeah. That's the
gonna-
last game to finish as well in the
Right
first
now.
round. In the early session, sorry.
Yeah.
So let's have a go through the results from the 12:30 starts. We've got John McAllister 2-1 down to Don Clooney. Jace Morrison, Ben Tanner 1-1. Michael Steele 1-0 down to Jamie Graham. Ben Rowland 1-1. Rob Warren 2-0 against Ryan Clark. Tricky little game. Liam Dunster 1-0 down to Andrew Mackay. Bash Masood 1-0 down to Dean Richardson. Liam White 1-0 up against Jay Drewer. Ryan Piscini, 1-0 up. And Sutton Halpin, 1-1.
So this is another one. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is what game we've got to get you, by the way.
So we're on 2-2.
Four break dishes.
4 break dishes,
yeah.
2 each. Yeah,
2 each. Tough score, this. Don't miss. That's the rule, mate.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
Yeah, so every one of these frames goes on, the pressure now goes on to Craig.
Of course, yeah.
Don't go dry and don't miss.
Well, there are at least 2 or 3 frames in front of every other game. 4 breaks, 4 finishes. So now Craig looking for 3 in a row, the hat-trick of break finishes. Great start to this match. Best start I've seen to any match so far.
So what's the next game on the stream tables? Carl O'Donoghue and...
That's on the main arena,
yeah, on the main arena ones. That's coming up next for everyone.
Sean Chipperfield and Carl O'Donoghue. I'm sure all the Irish...
You want to leave this game, honestly.
No, if you like Paul, you'll like this game.
But, I think this is going to. I think it's going to get to the halfway and then go a bit scrappy.
You just want to see some tactical
frames.
frames.
I think this is going to continue all the way through.
I don't think you like the pot in the balls. You like get some tactical, cover some bags.
It's kind of good, but it's just too easy. Isn't it?
It looks too easy, doesn't it, when they're doing it? I think these sharp rats going to help people massively on the break dishes. So I think the main thing is don't go in off, which is just nearly done, and his dry broke. So the first dry break. Can you call that a mistake?
The white was going straight in off. When
yeah.
it had gone, then it was straight down.
Unforced error? What do you call that? I don't know.
I don't think you're dry.
Not
when you've got how many balls past the middle.
It's not. Yeah, it's just unlucky, isn't it? It's just, to be fair, I don't think he's left much though. Looking at it, he's left the yellow on the pink spot maybe. But apart from that, I think it's.
And you'd want reds, wouldn't you?
Yeah, possibly. Maybe you can see the one. Maybe you can see the one.
Yeah,
I think you can see that red there. Yeah, if you can see that red there, it's all over.
So this is to break the serve then.
Yeah, break the serve.
That's not a bad little nudge either there, is it?
No, it's not a bad flick that, but
that one out of the way.
Yeah, it's just he just lost the white ball a little bit. When you see these players in dead stroke, they don't kiss anything.
Yeah,
you know, everything's just perfect. Obviously, them 2 near the middle bag, they're not awkward, but they're the hardest 2. But he could just run into them now, but that's what he's doing. He's just trying to flick that there. Just, yeah, there you go.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, just a little flick, just to develop him a little. There was just a little bit tricky, wasn't there? Just they still went, I suppose. We didn't really
it's just that this one that needs a care, and the one at the bottom on to the left there that needs a bit of a care and attention to get the white back out.
Well, I was wondering where he's looking now, if he could run this through and leave it in that gap. So it's like a natural angle to come back down towards the reds rather than going towards the yellows.
Yeah.
This could go wrong. He's playing it with left hand side. New table slidey. He's played it well.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's played it really well. So this is 3-2. No balls missed. 1 dry break. Wow.
So the next frame's a big frame, isn't it? Because it's Neil break dishes again.
Yeah. Then he's behind, like I say.
He's just got to keep that momentum going, hasn't he?
We're 4-2 down and only a dry broke. That's ridiculous.
That's the tough, isn't it?
Yeah. But, you know, if form stays to anything, Neil should dry break next. There's more people and more people going in that arena. You can't see anybody.
Yeah, it's pretty packed now.
Yeah, does his pulling in the crowds. That's what he does.
What's the score on there now? Do we know what?
9-all, did you say?
Is it still 9-all?
I think so.
Yeah, still
9-all, yeah. So Neil now looking to just take this one in the middle. Maybe take the one in. I think he's finished a little bit funny on this one in the middle. He wanted to drop this and take it in the corner, didn't he? But I think he's going to have to play for the middle again now. Things are, you know, things could get a bit a little bit tricky here.
But he's got to get the blacks just top side.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's got to play this. He has played it well.
Yeah, in fairness, that's
as good as he could have played it. Yeah. He got to play it a little bit pace. That's no problem. I think it'll thinner on the telly than it does actually, isn't it? So, perfect pull from Neil so far. Absolutely perfect. He hasn't not looked to make a mistake. It's a long race though. First to 11, plenty of time.
So Craig here's just praying dry, isn't he? Here now,
Yeah.
just to level this back.
Give me a chance again, yeah.
Get back in the game.
I know it's one thing with these shot racks that there hasn't been any clusters. You know, as in bad balls clusters. They've all been sort of open so far, haven't they? Rob Warren looks like he's about to take another frame over there. Playing a tough player as well in Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
He can play Ryan Clark. Yeah, Rob's got that one as well.
He's a class player, Rob.
Good player.
Really.
He's won some big tournaments as well.
Yeah, underrated a little bit, under the radar.
I think the biggest thing for Rob, for me, what I've seen, I've noticed, I mean, obviously, it's only my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think he gets a bit angry with himself, do you know what I mean? I think he gets upset.
Yeah.
I think he could be a bit more level-headed. I think he'd win a lot more.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he has won big titles.
I heard they say that on his temperament.
Yeah, his temperament. I think that's his biggest most questionable thing.
He did a Q as well, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of guy he is. But
he did a Q upside down and
snapped
on
it
the
out,
floor, and then come back to me and paid for another one.
Yeah. But I'm just because he's a good player, you know. If he could sort that part of his game out, I think he could be like, you know, I think he's just below that elite, if you know what I mean.
He gets the results on the back of that. If that's a flaw, if we're calling it that.
Yeah, it's not really a flaw.
Results on that,
yeah. Don't get me wrong, when we're talking about these players, we're talking about fine margins, you know.
Yeah.
It won't matter in this contest, but you're judging them against the best, aren't you? You know what I mean? That's the thing.
So who you fancy, Mike, for the whole thing for this weekend? I just
think for me, like, obviously I fancy Craig, but for me, I just can't see past Phil Harrison, mate. It's just a machine.
Even with Cousins, I mean, Cousins
warm, Cousins is a great player, great player.
I mean, he's had the best practice you could have, hasn't he?
He's one of the nicest guys you'll meet as well, Tom.
Yeah.
So's Phil, though, as well, so, you know, I ain't going to put any of them two, wouldn't it? But I just think Phil, for the last 8 years, there's nobody been better in tournaments than him. Nobody.
Got a tough, I don't know who's playing first, Phil, but he's in that tough group, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in a tough section,
Ben Davis
right.
and
Ben Davis, Tom Cousins, are all in the same section,
And a lad from my way, Andy Barber, is
a good player. Don't know him.
He can play. He
can
play, but he's got drawn into that group.
Yeah, group of death line.
And he's had a bye for the first one, so he's got Ben Davis now as his first. He's up for it.
Yeah.
You know, he's relishing the challenge, if you like.
Yeah, of course. I think anyone who's entered this has got to. You know, you just got to play and see how the ball's split and go.
You kind of want a little bit of get yourself bedded in before you start picking up. I'm sure Craig really would have rather.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other players he'd rather have than Neil, like.
Yeah.
Like I say, I think Neil's third or fourth in the IPA at the minute as well.
Yeah. And he's just steady, consistent. That's what I see
he's
with
a good player.
He's doing what he does now, and it isn't flash.
No, he just keeps himself to himself, does what he does, like,
He's just, his weight's good, isn't it?
Good player.
He's rolling everything each time, isn't he?
He don't make many silly mistakes, that's the thing with him. This is insane. 4-2 down, he's only had a dry break. This 3 breaks for Neil, 3 dishes.
So Craig has missed 1 ball on the break.
Yeah, just the break. Just missed the break.
Has not gone the ball.
That's it. Dry break. That's the difference in the match so far.
1 ball he's missed.
Crazy.
That's great. That's not even a mistake, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not even it's the act of God, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's over on that a bit. Oh, no, he's perfect. Yeah, it looks like he's found his arm, Neil, straight away.
Have you spoke to Craig at the tables pretty fast?
Yeah, we had a game. We come in last night when we got here about 10:30. He come straight in here, and him and Cameron was playing, and he said they're really slidey, you know, like on the whales.
It's a snooker cloth, isn't it? So they're playing actually in the World Snap One, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's the match play cloth.
Yeah,
right. Got his interesting start. This. So there you go, 4-2. 3 break dishes from Neil, 2 from Craig, 1 dry break.
Well, you can't fault the standard, really, can you? You can't get
ridiculous.
Better,
I don't think you can get any better.
Can
No, that's it. It's as good as it gets, isn't it? It's as good as it gets. So
10-10 now, Appleton and
10-all, is it?
10-all.
Wow,
so
decider in Appleton's game.
I can't see. The ref is setting the balls up, and I can just see.
I don't know whose break it is. Whose break is it?
And he's getting
looks like Darren's break. Wow, that'll be a big double.
He's breaking with his 9 ball. He's got one of these Revo shafts.
Oh yeah, Revo, the black Revo shaft.
I looked at it earlier. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, they're a bit technical in
Yeah,
the nine ball
yeah.
wheel, mate. It's a different
Yeah,
kind of different level.
And it doesn't feel like a cue. It feels more like a golf club.
They're made
type
up with
feel,
like 27 bits of wood or something. I don't know. They're like, same as the 312s,
yeah,
312s, like.
I think that's like a foam core.
Okay.
Wrapped in a carbon, you know.
Oh, right, like a carbon.
rod,
Yeah.
if you like.
You're not into that. You're not getting into
foam. I don't like it. I see some of the American stuff and it's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
The
some of the
CNC stuff they do is pretty. And I speak to a couple of guys, one in Canada, who gives me a lot of ideas and bits and bobs.
Do you fancy just doing one?
No.
Too much?
No. I've looked at getting a shaft, maybe the top end of a shaft, a Predator shaft, and building the bottom.
What about base? Yeah, I was going to say, what about base?
Yeah, doing some nice splicey stuff, but you can't get anywhere near what they...
Oh, ridiculous. The mother of pearl,
it's
inlays.
It's a different technique. I've spoke to him because he wanted to do some hand splicing.
Okay.
And he didn't have a clue how to start.
Oh, so it's all machines,
because
isn't
his machine that he's got will cut all these diamonds in. And
it's crazy money. It's crazy money what you're paying for now.
Yeah, lovely money over there.
When I was playing, I had the Icon 9, Predator Icon 9, which was like $1,200.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, you know what I mean? And then you got a brake queue on top of that, which is like 300 quid. Jump queue 135 quid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Case 300 quid.
Yeah, loving it.
£2 worth of queues.
I'd love to
yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, but in 9-ball, they don't even think about it, you know, that's just what it is. It's just what it is.
But isn't that like normal? So, I mean, people will say to me, the queue, that's quite expensive. But I say, well, golf clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and let's talk about football boots nowadays, £100 a pair. Yeah,
but you don't keep golf clubs forever either. Where a snooker queue, 90% of people keep the queue once you've built it, they'll keep it forever. Yeah. Apart from me, like a couple of weeks and a go.
It's surprising how many people, how many repeat buyers I've got. If you
like. Of course, yeah.
That are more. They've got one. I think they spend so much time picking the design and choosing this. Have it made. It's a bit like a tattoo, I always think.
Of course, yeah.
You kind of gone through that motion, then suddenly you've got nothing. Yeah. They want to do it all over again.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. They've filled the thing what they wanted to do, so they need to start something else.
They'll come back after about 3 months, and I go, well, you not like the queue, then? What's the matter? What's it? And they go, I love it, but I want one with this wood and that wood. And I'm like, right, okay.
Happy days, yeah.
There's a few people like that around, which is not a problem.
What's your waiting list at the minute, Jace? What's your waiting time?
8 or 9 months. Yeah. I've just put it up from about 6.
Okay.
But I don't ever want to under promise, if you like.
No. It's better to tell somebody.
Where it is,
yeah, it's better to tell somebody a year and be delivered in 9 months rather than 6 months and be delivered 9 months later. Right?
Yeah. It's just kind of keeping the pressure off, because if it's 6 months, you're up against it a bit.
Of course. First big shot of the match here, I think. Yeah. Just gonna float this in. I would have thought with Craig. He likes to just pass
I've watched a few. Shane Thompson played a few like this, and they went.
Yeah, they are quite big, to be fair.
That's good.
That's a great shot. Yeah, the bags, they're quite big. Quite big. As long as you get them within 2 inches of in.
Yeah.
It's another break dish.
Is this another break dish?
Yeah, it's another break dish, yeah. Craig won't even use a cushion here, I would have thought. It's just screw back straight between the gaps. Back is queuing again. He might use a cushion, but I'll be surprised. Screw back.
It's quite in the pocket, the yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, just screw it straight back though. Just like that. Perfect. Great shot. Always backs his queuing. So now it's 4-3. 4 breaks. All the frames that's been won have all been won by the break. Oh, apart from one.
Yeah.
And it's 3 all in break dishes. Wow. 3 all break dishes. 4-3 overall. What a game, people.
Is he Craig playing snooker still?
Yeah, still dabbles. He doesn't play as much as he used to, but he's still He's still regular 100 break player. You know, he can still knock him in off the lampshades.
I spoke to Darren Appleton earlier about his practice or
preparation.
120. Yeah, and he said he's making 80s.
Yeah,
he's been playing a bit of snooker and making 80s.
That's a good player.
Consistently, so it's quite. You know, when you're coming from that 9-ball thing, though, it's all about the rolling the angles and.
I think Daz is
quite the same, is it?
He's a bit more of an exception than most, because the thing with Daz is like he gives 100 million%. And the more he can't do something, the more he'll want to do it. He's that kind of person, do you know what I mean? So who's won there? I think Daz just broke dish in the decider by the looks of it. I think Daz just broke dish Clinton in the decider there for 11-10. So I think that's a bit of a shock as well. I think he broke dish.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Well, Daz was stood up when he shook his hand. Daz win.
Oh, yeah, Darren Appleton won.
Daz won 11-10, break dish there in the decider. Wow. So, enough. So this is the first mistake by Neil.
And I'm looking at Neil's face.
Ridiculous.
Neil's just looking at the table and he's not happy. Blowing his cheeks there. He's not happy with that. He knows he's
No.
probably just giving the advantage away.
Yeah, that was the advantage what he took from Craig's dry break, wasn't it?
Yeah,
This is just give it
almost
back.
being in the driving seat to.
But when somebody just keeps coming back at you, like Craig keeps coming back at Neil, you know, even though when he was 40, he was break dishes, you know, like it's normal, it's hard. Because then you start to say on the break, you start trying harder, you start trying to hit him harder.
Yeah.
I need to get a ball, not I want to get a ball, I need
to. A lot of
to.
frames to go through and at that standard and
all the way
through.
Yeah,
to
ridiculous.
not have something
of course. So we've got a few viewers now, spectators popping in. Unlucky kid. Unlucky that. I watched it, unlucky that. Yeah. Colfin got unlucky there earlier on, losing 11-10 after being 10-9 up against Darren McManara.
We've got a great split of the balls here, but obviously he's only got one visit.
He's only got one visit, but I think
they're not quite. I mean, yellows are, but they're a little bit covery, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's what he's just taking his time for, just to make sure. I think the red. I don't know. There's only that one red. The reds look good, and there is only that one red there.
The red has first ball into the middle, but
if it goes,
can you get position onto someone else?
I think he's all right if he can just hold it for the one in the other middle, but he's obviously fancying yellows. And yellows aren't bad if he gets this one second shot. He'll just cue this in.
Drop under the red.
Probably, yeah. Through the yellow.
Other middle.
Yeah. And then the one off the blue spot early.
Yeah.
I don't know if the one there, the pink spot, goes into the bottom left. If that goes into the bottom left, that'll make the finish a lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know if the black goes past the red.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it?
No. So that's another. He's screwing his back, so he's not playing for that one yet. Good shot, lad. So now what I'm saying is, he's left them two up there, I think, to get back on the black, because obviously he didn't go past that red, so he's obviously looking to get on the black in the middle. But
yeah, he wants one of these balls, doesn't he? Maybe the bottom one into the corner now.
Yeah.
To drop down onto the ball.
Well, I think the yellow pass is on the pink spot. He must do if he's played this shot to onto the middle. Let's have a look. So now Craig just working this out. I like the way he's taking his time here. He's not rushing into it. Just having a think. He's got no rush. Only a shot clock on the main event table today. 45 seconds.
Was that on from the start?
Yeah, I think it was on from the start.
Right.
I'm not sure. I just.
Yeah. I know they've taken a while, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, to be fair, they have taken quite a while. They might have sped them up a bit. Yeah, they started at 10, so 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's one match. They're both not the quickest players, though, are they?
No.
They're both quite methodical. That's another word for slow. So we're just going to try and get the updates on the scores. So Craig's still taking his time. This is as long as I've seen Craig taking about 3 years in a shot, so he must really not be sure.
I imagine he wants to wipe somehow back where it is now for this bottom one. It's this bottom one that's a little bit of a problem.
He can't go past that red because otherwise he'll just drop this in the middle, drop the one in the corner, and come back round, but he's screwing back, so... Oh. Is he going bottom right? I think he's chasing this finish a bit. If this one doesn't go in the bottom left, he's chasing the game a bit, yeah. So what we got? What's the result so far? John McAllister 3-2 down. Jace Morris 3-2 up. Jez Graham 1-1. Ben Rowland 3-1. Rob Warren 3-2. Was 3-0. Dunster 1-1. Bash Masood 1-1. Liam White 4-1. Ryan Piscini and Chris Day 2-2. Cal Sutton 4-1. Nosco 4-0 against Dempsey.
Well.
Big result so far. Fitzsimmons 0-0. Gaz Roy's 0-0. And Neil Raybone is 4-3 up against Craig. But obviously we can watch that now when we know that Craig's at the table. And I'd say he'd probably get these.
He's got to get them, really, hasn't
he? Yeah, in this match, the way it started, he's definitely got to get them. You know?
He's got to take that mistake back.
Yeah, he's got to make the most of this off. Yeah, I think this has been the trickiest finish they've had so far.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So he's just taking his time. It's good to see this. I like this. Good promising signs.
This is the kind of the key shot. This one, isn't it? This is the unlocker, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the shot is if he can. If he can't run through, then he's got to just screw back off the rail, and he wants to finish sort of on the pink spot, so he can come 2 rails and finish on the brown spot.
And then just get round the back of there, isn't it?
Or just below just above the brown spot, so he can pot it and come back for the black in the middle. But it's just a bit funny what angle he's got on this yellow. I'm not sure. Can't really see. So we'll find out now. If he's running it through, or maybe he's going for that one now.
Back up the top, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the only thing playing this one first is that the next shot is now big because he's got to get on this black pinpoint. He wants the white ball where it is now.
Yeah. I think it'd be a natural, wouldn't it? If he's got the white there and he's cutting that bottom one in.
Yeah, but it's
avoid
still
the middle and the red. It's a natural angle. We need to get back up for the black, but it's a tough shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very tough shot. Yeah, it's not. There's no guarantees on this getting on the black. The thing is, I don't know if he can finish near the middle back and play the black in the top right. Do you know what I mean? Rather than coming for the middle. He's played it as well as he could.
That's quite nice.
As well as he could have played it, isn't it? So.
Yeah,
I think
now he's got. Yeah.
I think he just floats it in and leave it in the middle,
now,
like
yeah,
the way he's looking now, and just even there he's putting the black. You know, it's better just to pot this and don't going off. That's the only thing you've got to avoid.
Yeah.
Don't go off in the middle. He could come round there, but I think when you go back to the middle there, I think there's less chance of being on it. Where if he drops this in, even if he finishes near the bottom red, he's still got a shot on the black.
Yeah.
Where if he plays that shot and doesn't get on it, he could overhit it and finish behind the red.
He's got more control now. He's hitting more of the yellow, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Before it was a bit of a thin cut, and it was just kind of.
I think the shot is just to drop it in and get yourself a shot.
He's putting a bit of side on this, isn't he?
Yeah, just making sure he avoids that red, I think. Missed it.
Middle.
Missed it. I told you that was the problem. It's because he's caught the yellow so thin.
Yeah.
He's obviously ditched it enough.
A little bit pacey, wasn't it, as well, really, if it had gone past the middle.
I think
a little bit running.
I think if he hits it a bit thicker, the white's good. Because he's caught it so thin, he's obviously overrun it. But now Neil's obviously going to take advantage of this, and it's going to be 5-3 this. No other result here for 5-3.
So in play, that's our first mistake, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first error.
Other than a break.
In the break errors,
problem.
It's the first ball, not missed, but in off, Lack
well, he
control.
just, as you said before, he was chasing it all the way through.
Yeah, he was chasing.
Really
No, he was never in prime there.
happy, was he?
Couldn't get hold of the white ball. So Neil Wood was definitely not missing from here.
So he's got the carry, isn't he? He's a carry.
Yeah, 2 shots carry. So. You know, he can shut his eyes and finish these. To be fair,
I'd like to see him set the black up.
Yeah, let's roll over here. Let's double the blackers. So obviously a long way to go. Yeah, not even halfway there yet. So, but if the first half of this match is out to go by, it's been a great match. All right, let's put it up there. Okay, let's put it up there. So
Craig's played. I mean, he hasn't played bad, has he?
No.
He's made one mistake, but he's going to feel like he's played.
Yeah. That one. But see, the thing is, when it's such a close game and it's such a good standard, mistakes are magnified massively.
Yeah.
So even like a silly little mistake like that looks like a huge mistake.
That's going to be on him now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So as a match player now, he's got to put that out of his mind.
Yeah, he will do. He's pretty good at doing stuff like that. Forget about it. Get on with the next frame. Whose break is it? Craig's break, is it? Yeah, Craig's breaking it. So he could just forget about it straight away for break dishes. Do you know what I mean?
He wants that now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he needs a break dish now. He needs a break dish now more than he needed the other ones.
Yeah.
Just to settle him down again and just forget about that mistake, really.
But it's got to be said, Neil's playing well.
Great player.
Neil was not, this is faultless from Neil.
Perfect
really.
pull. Perfect match so far from Neil. The only mistake he's had is he in off on the break. That's it, isn't it? So, you're out there, Dixon is always an happy fella.
Is that Craig?
Craig Dixon, yeah. The water muscles himself. Giving it big licks on my comments. So, what we got?
No?
Voila. So Craig looking for a break this year now, just to get back into this game. It's not really out of it or anything like that, but you know, you just want to stay close. The key with this is get to 8 all and then kick on from there. But big break here. It's a big break. Is it going to be dry? Not again.
Not the white. No.
Not again.
And they've moved, haven't they? I mean, how many's in the top half of the table?
They're drying. It's just been like that for him just recently. Went on. So cool. So drive break from Craig. I'm just looking at that yellow in the middle, and I can't see if it just drops in. I think it does. If it does, he's going to take the yellows, obviously. So it's just looking now what he can, which way he's going to go about this now, Neil. So take the one in the bottom right, and then the plough, I think. Oh, well, he's over there at that. Wow.
Is he on that? Or
He's over at that by 3 foot. Or 2 foot. What's he done there? I don't understand what he's played there.
No.
He's lost the white ball, I think. He's out of bounds, is he? I think he can maybe pop the one over the bag, but it doesn't do anything for him.
He's just got a wedge there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just going to roll up to it and just
like
jam him.
I'll say, cover the bag up.
Jason's been waiting for one of these frames. He's happy now.
He's got to slide off the red now, just touch it on the side.
Yeah, just.
And then the next shot, you nudge it between the yellows. There we go.
There we go. Just going to flick off it. Yeah, there you go.
And he's left him on the one, hasn't he?
No, I think he's done. I think it's
Good,
alright.
covered it, yeah.
I think that's a good shot. Yeah. I think he can obviously see the edge of the one on the bag, but you know, hitting it, and it's just going to be maybe catch 22. This. So I'm trying to keep an update with the other scores at the same time. So there's going to be a bit of a to and fro in that top corner for a bit, I think. Unless that's touching now.
So tell me now, with the old rules that I know, would you DF this yellow? Or too risky with this standard?
It's a bit too risky at the minute because he hasn't really got any safe balls, has he? He's just going to flip off and then
knock one out, wouldn't he? And then
yeah, that's a good shot. Nice little snooker there from Craig. It's not hard to hit, but it's one of them, isn't it?
He's got to do something though, hasn't he? With these reds, the thing he's doing at the minute isn't.
No, that's right. He's not getting anywhere.
Prolonging the danger.
No, that's right. Yeah, just prolonging it. Yeah. Darren McVicker 1-0 up against Fitzsimmons. Or Fitzsimons, is it? Michael Steele 2-1 up against Jamie Graham. Someone told me earlier on Jamie Graham can't lose, impossible.
Jamie, that's his brother, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Jamie and Jez, yeah, the brothers, yeah, they've been playing on different tours and that for years. Yeah. Carl Sutton's 6-1 up.
I think the next game I'm looking forward to that I want to be watching is the Melling Seb Webb.
Yeah, that'll be a good game. That'll be over in about 20 minutes, won't it?
Just to see how that, because I know Chris will want to go bigger.
Yeah, he'll go. They'll both be going game. Yeah, that's right. Whoever pulls out the big shot, then it'll be. That's right.
So that I think will be a. I think that's on the big table, isn't it? That's in the arena, is it?
That's in the main arena, yeah. I think it was a late added game and I think got more votes, didn't it? So I think they put that in. Which you can understand is a game what people want to watch.
Yeah.
Don't know how well Seb knows werewolves, to be fair, but
I don't think it'll matter, will it?
No, I think it's just going to be dishing I don't think it's going to be mattered too much. And Craig's up against it here, obviously. He's got to find a way to get involved in that top left corner. Looking to cover a bag here, or kill a yellow at least. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Just kills that yellow a bit. Won't be surprised to see Neil chip this one over the top of it in front of that other red yellow.
Do you think they'll just knock this one out?
He'll just probably maybe tie the red up again. I think he'll probably just. He might do, but I'll be surprised. I think he just takes another bag here and he definitely can't. He's looking in a very strong position if he got both bags.
I'd be quite keen just to chip this
he
one out.
might do that, yeah.
Because you kind of got to think that if he plays the DF, this is the lower level of me talking.
Not DF, I'm saying I thought he wanted to put the yellow in front of it.
But now if Craig plays the DF,
yeah,
all
the
his
ball's
yellows
right.
are on.
Yeah, I understand that.
Rather the other way around, you've got one tied and it's a bit of a.
I just think them reds at the top there do go. You know, there's not a yellow that is tight on anything.
No.
You can play in that gap and get in there.
Yeah, bloody hell, yeah.
If he gets the white
clearance of that we've seen.
Yeah, it will be a good finish, but it's a chance of it. That's what I'm saying. If there's a yellow on the dead, if there's a red dead on top of the yellow, then they understand bringing it out.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're playing against the best players in the world who can put up a white ball on a sixpence. You know, if he puts it in the middle of them gap.
If he gets in and he knocks one
in
out
around there, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he's on one, then you're away, isn't he?
Obviously, it's low percentage finishing, but he's just going to roll this to the yellow in the middle. I like that. If he don't go in, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a great shot.
shot.
I don't think this one's as easy to get out either. I think he can clip off it, but he might be clipping the red out, like you're saying, just give him a bit more space around there.
Yeah, I'd think about clipping the one away from the middle and then also hitting the other one. So you're hitting both these,
Yep.
the two balls out.
Yep, the carom. So Sean Chipperfield and Carl O'Donoghue's just been shouting on the arena table there for all you Irish fans out there. It's getting a bit tactical. Can't see Craig wanting to get too dragged down too quick. What do you reckon? Cover the bag? He's going to double this straight in.
I'm surprised at Neil really. He's kind of gone negative when he was in a good position.
Took himself out of stride a bit,
If he'd done, not those two yellows, he would have carried on in a attacking safety, if you like, whereas now he's gone a little bit.
Maybe he's 5-3 up and he thinks, just have a little tactical frame, slow the game down a little bit. It might be crossing his mind a little bit, rather than, because, we're 5-3 up against somebody who hasn't really made a mistake either.
Yeah, that's true.
Try and take him out of the rhythm a little bit, control the game a bit. He's a good player, Neil. He would think like that. He does try and control games.
It's kind of match play, isn't it? It's
yeah,
just getting to that point now.
Yeah. You need to make every advantage count, don't you? He could have doubled that. Wow.
He's happy for that to sit there, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah. But I think now Craig can get across doubling here.
Yeah.
Not only can get across doubling. Oh no, straight double. I thought he might have gone cross double there and cannon the other yellow out, cannon the other reds out.
He needed more than what he's just got, didn't he? He's just lost the ball, really, hasn't he?
I think he's a bit unlucky there as well, because he was going to double, but I think the yellow's gone in the way of the double.
Yeah.
But
so with that, so he hasn't got the double now, has he?
But like you said earlier, the yellow what Neil's played safe now.
Yeah. So what about this one? If he doubles this now and then doubles the other one back for the middle wag?
Get over the back. That's all right. That's good. You're just making it harder for Neil as well now, so.
Yeah. See, that's what I see. Like 3 visits ago, Neil was in a
he was
great
wide
position,
open. That's right.
and
Yeah.
now Neil's kind of levelled up.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 frame again now, where Neil was probably 70-30 to win it 3 shots ago. That's right. Would he play this one over the bag? Maybe that yellow goes down now. I think it does. Just going to play the plant. Yeah, play the plant. Good shot.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
He's going to double this across now as well. The other red is just going to play the double. Or maybe play behind it. Depending what angle he's got.
The bottom right.
Yeah,
now.
the one.
He's
Yeah,
play in the middle and get onto that now.
Yeah, I think that's probably the shot. Yeah. And if he ain't got the angle, he can always double that one there.
Yeah, this should be game, shouldn't it, for me?
Yeah, he played a good shot there on the first shot. Played a good plant there.
So I've got to give a big shout out there to Ben Richards. So he runs the local leagues down our way.
All right. Thankful task.
Yeah, and he certainly feels it that way.
Yeah.
And, but he loves World Rules.
Does he?
Yeah. The amount of debates we've had about Blackball and bring him in and that type of thing, but it's not going to happen.
We've just had a local Black Ball league I did last year in the Scunthorpe League, and it's to be fair, it's took off really well.
Yeah, it's
Friday
changed
night.
over.
Yeah, we've got a World Rules League as well, but
yeah,
that seems to be getting lower and Black Ball getting better. So
it's huge all around us. In Dorset, we're not. But Southampton, it's huge.
There's a kiss. Whoa! I think he's got a bit lucky there. I don't
That's
think he's on anything, but
I was going to say, he got balled on, but
no, I don't think he's on anything. But he could have cussed that yellow easily. There on that rail.
He's played that quite loose, hasn't he? Because was he playing for the top yellow there, the middle yellow into this?
Yeah, I think that's what he's played, but he's overrun
corner.
it by a foot, and a foot's like 10 foot, for these boys, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He might be able to still cut this red in the back rail because it's an Hail Mary, but with that yellow sitting there, the top left, he's got a good chance of being on it, hasn't he? I think he can cut this in. He's looking to see if this goes in the middle, I think, or doubles maybe. Surely if he doubles this is going enough. Unless he stuns it. So let's have a little roundup of the scores for you people. We've got John McAllister 4-3 down to Dan Cooney. Ben Tanner 4-all with Jace Morris. Jamie Graham 3-1 down. Michael Steele 3-1 up. Ben Rowland 4-3. Rob Warren 4-3. Liam Dunster 3-1. Dean Richardson 3-1 against the Bash Masood.